My replacement arrows are missing. I received an empty tube. Quick follow-up on my bent arrows. If you've been following, I recently purchased not 1, but 2 dozen Easton X10 arrows that were bent out of the box. I reached out to the sellers of these arrows, Lancaster Arts Supply, who washed their hands of this whole ordeal because I was just outside their 30-day return policy. First of all, I didn't want to return these, and second of all, they count their 30 days from the day the orders placed or fulfilled and not the day they ship or the day you received the package. It takes almost a whole week to receive shipments from them. I'm not sure why these arrows were bent out of the box, but the salesperson from Lancaster fixated on how I cut my arrows. He completely ignored the fact that the uncut shafts had the same issue. From there, we argue over how to spin arrows. Long story short, I got an arrow inspector and did the same test. Originally, I thought I had 5 bent arrows. After testing them in the arrow inspector, I ended up with 8. So it's actually worse than I thought. An arrow inspector is more sensitive than spinning the arrows by blowing on the vanes because the vanes themselves can help balance the arrow shaft, which I didn't think was a factor. But even then, Lancaster won't help me. So what's next? I contacted Easton Technical Services, and one of the reps started a case for me and asked for photos and videos of the problem. I then waited for an engineer to review them. They said they see the issue and they offered to replace the arrows. So I made my arrows back and they sent me a new order. It's been several days and because of the holiday break, and I just received a package from Easton and the tube is empty. That's $1,000 in arrow shafts gone. I looked at my security cameras and I can see that the tube is already empty when it was first delivered. You'll be looking for this white cap on the side, and in this video you can see that the delivery person drops off an empty tube. Who delivers an empty package? From this other camera, we can see them looking back as if they knew this was wrong to do. As soon as I could, I contacted Easton in a panic. I told the rep, I don't know how to say this, but Happy New Year. The package arrived, but it's empty. What do we do? Do we start a claim? And I was panicking. The response was not what I expected. She calmly explained, this happened before, and they just need some photos from me, and they'll handle the claims process with the delivery service. And they'll send me another set of arrows. Wow, that's amazing. I now know Easton's got my back. Lancaster, on the other hand, they need to change this order date, 30-day nonsense, and they shouldn't be treating customers this way.